Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Atari 2600 game, Dragster. This game is a drag racing game released in 1980 by Activision, maker of many classic 2600 games such as River Raid, Pitfall, and Kaboom. This game was later released on Activision Anthology. I am playing this game on the PS2 version of the Anthology, though as it's an emulated version of the original, it's identical to the 2600 game. Now, as you may well know, drag races only last a few seconds, so as you're just racing again and again along a short track, it's a real challenge not to make the game repetitive. Unfortunately, I think Activision failed to meet this challenge with Dragster. The object of the game is to race from one end of the screen to the other in the fastest time possible. You control the acceleration and the shifting, and you've got to be careful not to blow the engine by revving too high. There was also a mode where you can steer Dragster along the track, but I didn't find that to add much to the experience. Dragster supports 2 players, so you can challenge a friend to see who can get the best time. However, I wouldn't recommend you play this game with someone you're trying to befriend, as I doubt it will make them want to spend more time with you. The problem with this game is that it's simply very boring. You're meant to be trying to get your time under 6 seconds, but you end up thinking, what's the point? Whilst this game is technically fairly sound, you are unlikely to be gripped by the game, as it's just not fun to play. The graphics for Dragster are fairly good, whilst the background isn't exactly stunning. The car itself is fairly detailed for a 2600 game. If there's one thing this game is missing, it's explosions. Maybe if they made it so the car explodes in a burst of fiery pixels every time you blow your engine, the game would be more popular. The sound effects are also okay. The sounds of the Dragster changing gears sound pretty realistic, though starting beeps can be a little annoying. The controls for this game are kind of awkward. In the PS2 version, you change the gear by pulling the left analog stick to the right and letting it center again, so I guess it's meant to be like changing gear in a real car, but this makes it particularly difficult if you're trying to steer the Dragster. You accelerate by pressing X. This game was pretty limited lasting appeal, though you're meant to be trying to beat your best times. Dragster gets old pretty quickly, and unless you're already committed, I'm not sure you'll be too desperate to improve. Overall, I would say Dragster is a pretty mediocre game. Despite the fact that the sound of visuals are satisfactory for a 2600 game, Dragster is simply not fun to play, and in my opinion this game pales in comparison with Enduro, a much better racing game on the Atari. I would give Dragster 5 out of 10. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll put up another video soon. Bye.